I want you guys to always be conscious of something on your way to success. Everyone that you encounter along your journey are not meant to partake in the success that you worked hard for once you reach your destination. Those are things you have to keep in mind as you scrape and claw to make it to the top. Welcome back to Grow Rich, Grow Happy, everyone. That place where we follow those breadcrumbs to wealth. Guys, let's talk about XRP. And we're going to talk about XRP. We're just going to unravel a few things because I challenge you to open a YouTube page or just, get on YouTube like you normally do. Heck, Instagram even these days or some other social media platform. And if your algorithm is set to crypto, crypto information, meaning that's something that you've been looking at over the course of days, months, you're going to be flooded with XRP information. You're going to see numbers going from $1 million, $10,000, $100,000. You're going to see all of that. But yet, the price still doesn't move. The price still stays between, well, right now, it can't hit that 60 cent mark. Why is that? It begs it begs you to ask the question, is XRP these temporary dopamine releases that we get when it moves 2 cent, is it just hype or is it reality? Is XRP something that we can hang our hats on and say, this is one of the tokens in my portfolio that I know is going to do its part in my journey to generational wealth? Or is it something that you really just got to block out the noise and say, you know what? Hell with that. I could be putting this money in another token. That's what we're going to talk about today, guys. And I'm going to show you a few things. We're just going to unravel it together. If this is your first time here, thank you for peeping in on the channel. If you're subscribed, I'm going to give you an even bigger thank you. But I ask that everyone smash that like button. Show me how much you appreciate the hard work that I put in on these videos. Um, Look down below. I have a lot of discounts, a lot of uh, cold, deals on cold storage wallets. That's what you want to get, guys. You definitely want to get that. Almost, had my crypto account. Someone tried to get in my crypto account yesterday. They tried to get in Coinbase. I don't know why, because I put everything on a tangent, like I've been telling you guys. But what that showed me is that we're entering those days, or we've entered those days, when it's just going to be more and more of these hackers trying to take advantage of your hard-earned work and your hard-earned money that you've put in your cryptocurrency. So don't let them. Make sure you get you a cold storage wallet, whether it's a Tangent or a Ledger wallet. I choose Tangent right now mainly because I can hold my Casper there. So check that out. Check out the merch store down below, guys. And if you haven't subscribed, consider doing so. I like to talk about XRP, but I also like to talk about Casper and a wide range of crypto that I believe gives you an edge up when it comes to creating life-changing fortunes. Okay, guys, with that, let's jump over here and look at XRP real quick. If you jump over here, well, I don't have to be a magician to see, wow, I could have guessed it was going to be at 58 cents. So it's a lot of people, a lot of you guys are getting jaded with this. I'm no longer jaded with the price not moving because I always do my own research. And one thing, I like to find out what's going on with this particular token that I hold, if I hold it, or if it's something I'm thinking about getting. I don't like to buy the hype train. I don't get on hype trains. I don't get on hype trains because oftentimes they lead to dead ends. But I do like to know where my destination is, what stops I'm going to be making along the way, so I can decide if I need to get off. That's what we're going to be talking about. So I look at XRP. And guys, right now the volume is up 21, almost, it's going to a 22%. Market cap down um, just 0.25%. And you look over the 7 day, and there's really been no major movement. The highest we got here, well, we actually did make it to 60 cent on the 21st. But who cares, right? Who cares? What I want to talk about is some of the factors that's contributing to the hype of XRP. And I'm trying to decide how I want to take this. So I think I'm just going to jump right in. I'm talking about one of the biggest hype factors on why I believe holding XRP, depending on how much you're trying to make, it might not be the worst decision you made. And I'm jump over here and look at this article right here. It says Grayscale says XRP Trust will give investors exposure to a protocol with real world use case. Well, this is what we're looking for. And this is a new article, I believe. What's the day? No, it actually came out yesterday. But it fits into what I'm going to talk about. So I'm coming down here because a lot of you that are new to crypto, you just hear a lot about XRP. People tell you about XRP. A lot of you don't really understand it, don't understand its part in our whole global financial system. So when I was looking at this article, I said this article pretty much sums it up. And it makes a good case why XRP might be worth looking into. As always, do your own research. Okay, everybody knows who Grayscale is. It said leading crypto asset manager Grayscale and investments highlight a major benefit of its recently launched XRP Trust. I don't know if a lot of you even knew that they had launched such a thing. I did. I've never really explored it on this channel though, because it's been recent. Okay, they said, recall that Grayscale relaunched the XRP Trust earlier this month, allowing only accredited investors to gain direct exposure to XRP since its inception. Grayscale has been highlighting numerous benefits of the product, including detailing a four-phase growth cycle that could eventually transform the product into a spot-based crypto ETF. Now, those of you who are fans of XRP, that's good news. I hold XRP. It's also good news for me as well. I'm going to come down here a little bit. Now we're going to talk about the real world use case. This is important, especially for all my newbies out there. You have meme tokens. I always tell you guys, you have to be careful with those. Those are like gamble plays. There's no use case for them. So when you're looking at these projects, especially right now, when we're right here, nose bumping up against the bull run, you want to be looking at your wallet and making sure you have exposure to not only crypto that's going to do well, but crypto that has a real world use case, something that people are going to use and something that's going to better humanity. And XRP is used for that. So that's one of the reasons I hold it. So it says in a recent statement, Grayscale's head of product research, I can't pronounce this guy's name, stated that XRP Trust would give accredited investors direct exposure to a protocol that has a significant real-world use case. According to that head of product, XRP can transform the global financial infrastructure by facilitating cross-border payments that are completed in seconds. Now, although he made it known immediately about this after Grayscale launched its XRP Trust, the asset manager recently brought the public's notice to the statement in a tweet. I can't even read this morning. All right. XRP use in cross-border payments, because this is what you want to know. Okay, how do we use it? XRP has demonstrated its prowess in facilitating cheap, that's always good, faster, and efficient cross-border payments. Prominent San Francisco-based company Ripple has been leveraging the token to facilitate real-time settlements between nations. This is why I don't believe it's one of those that you can just blow off and say, well, whatever, it's just a hype token. It's not going to go anywhere. It's all a conspiracy theory. Something to think about. They're using this deal. Okay, notably, XRP is at the core of Ripple's payment ecosystem. In particular, Ripple's on-demand liquidity ODL product, now Ripple Payment, uses XRP for faster and low-cost transnational settlements. It's something that it's already being used globally, but these are the type of projects you want to really take a closer look at. Products and projects like this. Through the solution, Ripple successfully reduced the settlement period for cross-border payments to mere seconds from the usual 3 business days obtainable within the traditional financial sector. Guys, that's a biggie. Now, to a lot of you who not often to, you don't have to even understand economics to or really be a mathematician or really you don't even have to follow all of this to understand that there's a significant difference between settling payments within seconds versus 3 days. 3 days. Now imagine money, and we all, if you've ever moved or received any large sums of money into your account, a lot of banks, what they would do is they will put a hold on maybe 75% of that money and they'll give you 25% until it settles. Don't you think about that? That's how things work now in the traditional sense. Well, when you think about Ripple Labs and what they're doing, that's a big deal. This is a really, really big deal. So I'm not saying that XRP is going to go to like all of these crazy high numbers, but I'm saying it does have a use case. And again, I'm still sticking with it, $7 to $10. I'm really believing that if it goes higher, I don't mind being wrong. I would love to be wrong. Okay, let's go down here a little bit more. Ripple's ODL also eliminates the need for pre-funding, making the product suitable for instant cross-border settlements. Interestingly, several financial institutions have also adopted the XRP powered payment solution. And this is what you want. Again, when you're looking at some of these tokens you hold, you need to be going through them and look at them, really look at them. And you can't be biased, especially if you want to make money. You cannot be biased. You have to throw all that out the window and you say, look, what are you doing? Is anybody even interested in this token, or am I just holding on to something that I'm emotionally attached to? I will kick something out of my portfolio in a heartbeat if I don't think it's going to make me the money that I'm already predicting. If I don't believe a particular token, you guys need to look at that in your portfolios. It's going to give me the returns that I need. I need to look at, okay, what will? What will? So I look at this and I say, you have institutional investors that's already using it and it's already interested in using it, namely banks. So that is something that's adding to the hype. But I say it's more of a reality because this is something that is happening. And they said now, for instance, real usage case. For instance, Malaysia payment company Tranglo incorporated Ripple's ODL into all its payment routes in 2022. See, guys, this ain't nothing it has longevity. This Ripple has been around a long time, the company. A year later, the company disclosed that it had processed over 1 billion worth of transactions using ODL, underscoring the product's relevance in cross-border settlements. Guys, this is why you have the people out here that's going crazy about XRP and why they can't wait for all of this case to be over with. Now, the last thing I want to talk about in this particular article is they say the XRP trust, and this the ticker NAV, soars, 0.77% in 24 hours and bringing it to $11.74. Guys, this is all great news, but this is reality. This is the reality side of XRP. There's nothing made up here. This is something that is truly going on now. So when you look at that, you look at the institutional investors, and then again, we talk about the community's enthusiasm. I swear, some of this stuff I look at when I open YouTube or I open Instagram, you see somebody, saying this is how we can get to $1 million XRP, and I'm like, oh my god. But then I stopped looking at it like, guys, these guys are clickbaiting. I'm not looking at it like that. I'm looking at it like, I'm happy you guys are doing that. You remember, similar to, let me jump over here for this. Likened to a meme play, Shiba Inu, Turbo, Pepe, I can name a lot of them, Floki. When you look at the community engagement in these particular tokens, that's what they need. Meme plays need that. They need adoption by the community. The community get bullish about them and make all of these crazy videos about them. That's how they grow. Well, it's no different with these tokens like XRP. So I don't care how outrageous the videos are that people are making out here, or the post that they are doing about XRP. I think as an investor in XRP, I'd rather they make those type of videos than having to look under every rug and crevice and corner to find a video talking about XRP. So I think from an investor standpoint, me personally, I look at that like, yeah, keep them coming. Keep them coming, because for one, you're teaching the public about it, but you're also giving XRP exposure. And I think sometimes we get blindsided and we get angry at people for making these videos rather than looking at it from a business standpoint. From a business standpoint, I'm glad you're doing it. However, I will say this too, because I've seen comments on this as well. People do stay away from plays like that when they start getting just too crazy. $1 million XRP, like by 2025. People say that's why I'm not buying XRP. I refuse to take part in that. But then those same people will go over there and buy Turbo, they'll buy Pepe. And these people are pretty much saying the same thing. And those meme plays have no use case. Something to think about. So to me, I look at that and I say, well, I'd rather have it. I'd rather have the people making these outrageous videos. So let me jump back over here right quick, guys, because I want to finish it off with this. Uh, and this right here, this is why I believe XRP token is not moving. This is why it's not moving, and I think a lot of it has to do with this. Ripple Security Exchange Commission case. Lawyers reveal appeal odds as XRP case enters final round. Now, I'm not going to go through this whole article because I've already read it, summed it up. Basically, what this article said is that some ex-lawyers with, I believe they was with the some ex Security Exchange Commission lawyers, and then they're not a part of the case or anything anymore. They just weighed in like everybody always do. They weighed in and they said that they believe that right before October 6th, I believe, is when the SEC has to come back and give their announcement if they're going to pursue an appeal or not. They said that they believe that 75% wise that they are going to pursue an appeal. Now, they do that, that could keep us where we are, or depending, it could drop us down a little bit more, maybe 50 cents. That's just my opinion, though. I'm looking at it like that. Now, again, a lot of people, before we got the Ethereum ETF, I want you guys to remember, you can't take some of this stuff at face value. Before we got that ETF, it was like 75 to 80% came right out and said it's not going to happen. They are not going to approve that Ethereum ETF. But boom, they turned everybody upside down and said, yeah, it's approved. So you have to take these, you can't take these things at face value all the time. Again, these guys not working with the case. They're ex lawyers for a reason on the Security Exchange Commission team. And there's rumblings also was spoken about in that case that if they were to come out and say, you know what, we want to appeal that decision, that they could foresee Ripple saying, well, we want to appeal your appeal, which would still hang things up, which would still probably put some of our investors that are in it, make them a little bit more bearish, not in the longevity of the token itself, but more so on when is it going to just be able to blossom finally? When is XRP, when is the Security Exchange Commission is going to get their foot off of XRP's neck and just let us be great. Just let us be great. So guys, these are the things you want to look at when you look at some of this stuff with XRP, and then you want to look at their competitors. Well, one of our competitors being Stellar, believe it or not, Stellar Lumens, um, which is actually cheaper. But here's the thing, and I hear people saying this, that Stellar is, it can do a lot of the same things, but the biggest difference with Stellar is it's decentralized, where XRP is centralized. So, and plus, you already see the proof in the pudding of how many people or institutions are really interested in using XRP. Not saying that they're not doing the same thing with Stellar Lumens, but XRP has become a monster in force of its own without even really having a chance to spread its wings. So these are the things you want to think about, guys. And that for me, when I look at the totality of everything discussed today, what I come away saying, I believe that a lot of what's going on with XRP is a mixture of both. It's a mixture of hype and reality, but I believe both are needed. Both are needed. So the next time you guys come across, and I don't make these kind of videos, for those of you popping in for the first time, I don't make these over crazy just projections out there just for clickbait. I'm not going to do that, because I believe that there are other tokens out there that could probably give you faster rewards than an XRP. But then again, what do I know? I'm just a guy on the other end of your phone device or computer, what you're looking at. I will say this though. When you look at XRP, the next time you see some of these crazy videos out here, you don't have to click on them, but you should say, especially if you hold XRP, keep up the good work. Keep up the good work, because you might actually be helping my pockets by doing so. To the next one, guys, let me know down below. What do you think? Do you hold XRP? And if you do you think XRP is just overhyped? There's no right or wrong answer to this. Or if you don't hold XRP, why not? Is it because of all this hype, and is it because of all these crazy articles that you read on XRP? Let me know down below. To the next one, I'm out.